Hi, my name is Lindsey Forkel. I'm an avid writer and reader of Christian and clean books, and so if you want some good recommendations, stay tuned for this one of The Noticer by Andy Andrews. Now, this one I read about 4 or 5 years ago for the first time, and it was such a good book. Now, I took the cover off of mine. It looks like a green cover with a little suitcase on it, and that is tied into Mr. Jones. Now, this is the first in a series as far as I'm aware. But it is just such a good book for anybody who's a Christian or just someone who pays attention to things. Like, with the things that he pays attention to, no one else would do. That's why he's called The Noticer. It's a man, his name is Mr. Jones. He goes to towns and he just appears in people's lives and shows them things that they would have never been able to guess. Things like helping someone in a marriage, things that he's noticing about people's lives, helping them turn their lives around, and basically fulfill their complete potential, to say it the best way. But yeah, I would just definitely recommend this book. It isn't super big, as you can tell. Like, it's not super thick, but because there are multiple different ones that go with it, I would definitely recommend it. They also have them in audiobook format. I know they're on Scribd, which is a book for audiobooks and ebook app, and so you can check it out on there. It's probably on ebook and audiobook and all of that everywhere else too, because I mean, he's a pretty famous author, but you should definitely check it out. This was a great bridge for me between fiction and then actual real life, because it's not nonfiction, but at the same time, you really think that it's real stories. You wouldn't guess that it is, a fiction book unless you're, reading it like one, because it just has that feel as if it's all real. And it's such a real circumstance, this isn't fake, made up, super crazy stories. Instead, they're really real and really relatable stories, and then he's telling you how he notices things and then how you can fix it. And so, I love Mr. Jones. He kind of plays as almost like Jesus or an angel. It's kind of hard to tell. You never really figure out who he is and why he just appears in people's lives, but you should definitely check it out. Again, it's The Noticer by Andy Andrews, and it is a small book that you should definitely read.